It is Saturday evening, February the 26th, and I wanted to share just a couple thoughts in lieu with what's going on, the trouble and turmoil over in Ukraine and the war with Russia. And I have probably, like with a lot of us, have been thinking about that. And along with that, I have also been doing some research this past few days about end time events. And I came across a couple of verses or a couple of things that I wanted to share here. The first thing that I want to read is in Matthew 24, and Jesus is making an address of a lot of different things that he's talking about, that end time events that will happen, and Jesus doesn't sugarcoat anything. He's very direct in what he says. So, but what I want to read right now starts in verse 6. And Jesus said, "You will continually hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not frightened, for those things must take place, but that is not yet the end of the age. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines and earthquakes in various places, but all these things are merely the beginning of birth pangs, of the intolerable anguish and the time of unprecedented trouble." And this here, then they will hand you over to endure tribulation. He's talking to the believers, and will put you to death, and you will be hated by all nations because of my name. All right, we'll stop there. And you might be asking, so how is that possibly any good news? Well, just hang on there. I was reminded of something else in John chapter 16, verse 33. And remember what I said previously, that Jesus doesn't sugarcoat anything. He says everything directly. And he speaks the truth. In John 16, verse 33, Jesus said, "I have said these things to you, that in me you might have peace. In the world you will have tribulation." Just like he said in Matthew, there will be wars, there will be famines, there will be earthquakes, there will be unprecedented troubles. He said, in the world you will have these, but take heart, I have overcome the world. And that's the main thing that I wanted to share right here tonight. When Jesus said that these things are happening, they will happen to all of us. He said that in him there is peace. In him we have peace because he has overcome the world. So, and I wanted to share one other little thought here. This is in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verses 6 to 10. And this is the Apostle Paul talking and to another group of believers. And he says, "Therefore we are always confident, knowing that while we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord." He's talking about while we are here on earth in this earthly body. Verse 7, "For we walk by faith and not by sight." 8 says, "We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. Wherefore we labor, that whether present or absent we may be accepted of him." All right, and this is the focus, that we will be accepted of him. "For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad." All right, and so I just wanted to read this thing again, because this here, it just gave me so much peace, and that is the desire of my heart, that it would give peace to someone else as well. And John 16:33, Jesus said, "I have said these things to you, that in me you might have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world." So that's what I wanted to share tonight. And I just pray that this will be a blessing to you. Yeah, it's true. I wish I could say that there's not going to be any more trouble, but that wouldn't be a true statement. We are in trouble, and there will be more trouble. But Jesus said for us to have peace, that he has overcome the world. So he is our place of refuge. He is our hiding place. So that's what I wanted to share tonight. Thanks again for listening. Till next time.